Hi everyone. Today again talking about important subject here. If you prepare for CCIE or if you deal or work with the DNA digital network architect box from Cisco, if you work with the SD-WAN staff. So this class or this tutorial, quick tutorial, may be helpful for you in order to do lab or in order to see the devices and deal and do some configuration with it. Of course, there is a way to do the lab for SD-WAN in EVE or I guess even in GNS3, but a little bit difficult. You need a more RAM, more CPU and stuff like that. And DNA is still difficult to deal with in order to do the simulate the DNA, a little bit difficult right now. Maybe in the future Cisco prepare some virtual image, we can install it in cloud or something like that. I'm not sure for that, but probably in the future will be some virtual image for DNA. All right, how to do practice on that, on those two subjects, which is SD access and representative in DNA, and how to do SD-WAN, which is Viptela stuff. Only you need to go to the D cloud and you create account there and just go to the catalog and just do search here for DNAC or for DNA. Then you can find here two options. One they call install demo and another one they call DNA for automation. Either way, the first one or the second one, I go to the first one. Then they bring you to the login page and you can log in. The username is demo and password is demo1234. I think so. If you need a username and password, just go to the related document here, then just download the related document here. And the related document you can see, you can download in PDF, or I think, yeah, we can go to the demo install here. And you can find the document. In the document you can see the username and password. All right, you can, as you can see here, this is the DNA. I can access on it here. You can see, go to the design, and you can see there is so many branches here. They open it as a practice or the lab. You can do whatever you want. Of course, there is a privilege. You cannot do everything, but at least you can see the product. You can see the software defined access from Cisco here. And you can see the policy, how to add policy integrated with the eyes. And the interesting thing as well, you can deal with the automation part here, which is where is the template editor. The template editor, the automation part actually, which is interesting here. You can add your script and you can push to your devices. Another cool thing as well, in DNA you can see all your topology from this option. So let's see how many devices around there. I think quite a lot of devices here. They show you all the devices as a one network, and you can go to the global and you can see the topology here, all devices here for the DNA in front of you here. And you can go to each device, router or switch or whatever. The filter here, the search is very interesting as well. You can find how many VRF, which VRF you're looking for. When you do apply, they show you exactly the link for the particular VRF and something like that. Actually, the DNA is very cool stuff for software defined access from Cisco. So you can do some practice here or some tour to understand this technology, how it looks like. All right, let's go to another one, which is SD-WAN, how to deal with SD-WAN. So also you go to the search here, just write it down here, SD-WAN, then hit enter. Then you can see some stuff here. I always go to the demo and install demo for 4D security SD-WAN Viptela. This is, they show you all the gear for SD-WAN. There is Meraki there and Cisco MSX. I don't have any idea about it, but Usually I go for 4D security here, so I just go for view here. Excuse me. Then also they ask you for username and password. You can get the username and password from the document, related document. So if I go here, I hope can open the document here through the PDF. Yes. So they show you here through the PDF. Then let me show you the username and password very quick, how to collect and how can to see it here. So related document, just go a little bit down here. You can see the topology, which is around 8 branch, which is very cool, because even when you do simulation, it's very difficult to deal with the 8 branch and clustering vSmart or clustering vBond or something like that, which is very difficult. But here is already there. And you can see the login here. They show you from beginner here how to deal with the cloud. And you can see this is the username and password here in front of you. Cool. So I'm already access here, so I just log in here. Let me show you very quick interesting thing in SD-WAN stuff. This is the portal first. They can show you the monitoring, how many devices you have. As you can see, I have edge, around 8 edge here. I have a 2 vBond, and as well I have 1 image vManage and 2 vSmart. vSmart is responsible to push the policies and is a brain for SD-WAN. Actually is a control plan. And the forward plan, as you can see, the edge and vBond, the first authentication point, which is help you to do the authentication to make sure those edges under your controller, and vManage to manage everything. So you can find it here, everything. The interesting part here as well, you can go to the network, monitoring a network. You can see how many edge and what the type of edge and what the IPs for it. So you can see those is edge and those the IP on it, and vBond 2 and vManage and those the IPs. And you can see the device model. I guess the vEdge is representative here in the vEdge cloud router, and we have a CSR router, which is the cloud services router 1000 V, which is basically can use it in the cloud, Amazon or Azure or whatever, but here they put it in their staff. I don't know exactly where. So you can see as well here, when you go to the configuration, you can go devices. Under devices portal here, you can see how many aids you have. As you can see, the lab is deal with the 2 type of age, which is vEdge cloud and CSR cloud services router 1000 V. Another thing very cool as well, you can see the template here. As you can see, zero touch provision as well, you can see, and you can do it in SD-WAN. So template is very important part as well. So you can go to the policies. From the policies, you can see how the policies look like. So the structure for policy, how the policies write it down, is like how to join with the VPN. They call it VPN, like a VRF. So simply you can go here and go to the preview. Then you can see the policy, how it look like. As you can see here, the policy here, how to assign to the VPN, how to sequencing, how to matching with some specific objects. So it's very cool to see all those stuff and understanding the SD-WAN, how it look like and how it works. So the problem here is still demo. You cannot do, you don't have any permission to configure anything up there here. You have just like to see and monitoring and understandable page. You can see here's understandable lab. You can see here everything, monitoring and maintenance. You can see admin, all the option for the SD-WAN from the Cisco vManage. You can find it here. But in terms of configuration, I guess our privilege in that lab in the cloud does not allow us. But it's very useful if you prepare something. You need to go to the exam. You need to understand how those devices work together. My point last time, I really have a very confusion how the network is look like, how the IP addressing is look like. So this has helped me to understand, as you can see here, the V-bound is always in the public network, or reachable should be from all the branch, and in order to do the authentication, the first step of authentication. I think when you go for SD-WAN, you will understand all those stuff. So basically, this is the very quick demo to understand or to help you probably how to deal with the very fast lab from Cisco. I know you can lap it up, you can do simulation on it, but a little bit difficult. At least for me, it's very difficult because it's RAM, CPU cost a lot. So you can go to the DE cloud and you can deal with those devices, with those products. Is just do the search here and you can find exactly what you need. So I hope this tutorials is helpful for you, and see you with the next tutorial. Thank you for watching.